All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here today. As some of you know me, you guys are my students. My name is Miss Castañeda, or Miss C, as you guys call me. I'm one of the counselors here at Las Colinas Middle School. What we're going to do today, does anyone know why we're all participating in a group today?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got issues.
I wouldn't call it issues, but we're here to help us all manage our decision making while we're in a classroom with our teachers, with a substitute teacher, whoever may be there, with peers and adults. So before we begin, I wanted to lay a couple of ground rules for myself as a counselor, and then we'll have you guys develop some ground rules for our sessions too, because as we all know, this is our first session in a couple of sessions, okay? So some of the ground rules that I have is confidentiality. Whatever you guys say in this space is completely safe. However, if you're planning on harming yourself or somebody else, or you know somebody who's going to harm someone else, I do have to kind of escalate that to your parents, to a principal. So just be aware when you speak of that. Privacy. So for you guys as well, same thing applies. If one of you guys is speaking about something, it's going to stay, everything we say stays in this room. Okay? The participation here is voluntary, and I'd like to make this a safe space for all of you guys to feel good when you come in here, able to talk and able to help improve your behaviors. Okay, so does anyone want to name a couple of ground rules to have a safe space here? I can start with one. I'd like for us to not cuss, to not use profanity while we're in this room. I feel like it would make a safe space. Anything else that would make you guys feel a little more comfortable here?
No name calling.
No name calling? What about phones?
Yeah, no phones.
No phones, okay. Yes, we want to be respectful of each other's time that we're in here. Okay? So what we're going to do is I want you guys to introduce yourselves. Some of you know each other, some of you don't. And introduce yourselves by your name. I want to hear your name. And any kind of nickname that you want to go by in here is totally fine. You guys can call me Mac when we're in here. That's just my initials. It's something that people call me as well. And I want you guys to give me a goal. Like, what's a goal by next week that you want to get out of being in this classroom behavior group? Okay, go ahead. We'll start here.
My name is Joe. You can call me JB.
Okay, JB. And what is something that you want to achieve this next week?
I want to quit dumping my water on Letty.
Okay. We will definitely work on that and making better decisions. Thank you.
My name is Aldo. You call me Aldo.
Okay.
My goal is stop hitting Damien with paper balls.
Okay, that's a great goal. When do you want to achieve that goal by?
Hopefully sometime before the year ends.
Okay. Do you think maybe it's Monday, maybe by next Friday would be a good time?
Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe the following week.
Okay, we'll work on some decision making again.
Okay.
My name is Leticia. You could call me Letty. And I want to work on trying not to get kicked out of class for a week.
Okay, that's a good goal. Thank you guys all for sharing. Do any of you have class together?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is it the same class we're working in for both of you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So then this will be fine. We can hold each other accountable, guys. All right. So I wanted to do a little activity today. I know it's our first session, so I just kind of wanted to get to know you guys and what you think already, what the knowledge you guys already have about how you should behave in a classroom and what's expected of you guys as students. So what we're going to do is we're going to build like a sandwich or a cheeseburger. I guess that's more popular. So you guys can build like a 4x4 In-N-Out cheeseburger. But basically the ingredients, what we're building is things that will help you guys think twice or help your behavior improve while you guys are in the classroom setting. Okay? So for example, one of them could be like when I want to throw balls at a student because he's irritating me, maybe I'll stop, realize what I want to do, count to 10, and then I'll see how I react at that point. Okay? So we'll go in a circle again, and then if you don't have any ideas, feel free to say pass, or if you're not sure exactly how to say it, you can start and maybe we can all help you figure that out. Okay? All right, do you want to start?
I'm not sure what I could do about my behavior. It just hits me, so I'd like to pass and just hear some other suggestions right now.
Okay, that's fine. We'll make it around to you.
I'm thinking maybe if I can't throw the ball at Damien, I could throw it at Tristan.
Okay. Do you feel like that? Do we all feel like that might cause another problem?
Maybe.
Anyone have any suggestions for Aldo what he can do in the classroom when he wants to throw the ball at any student?
He's annoying. Somebody's got to throw a ball at him.
Okay, and it's maybe he is extremely annoying. It might be valid, but doesn't mean we get to throw the ball. Maybe can you raise your hand, ask your teacher to possibly move to another seat in the classroom?
Tried that. Didn't work.
Didn't work. Okay, what did your teacher say?
I got moved to the back where I'm looking at the wall. And then Damien's on the other side, right in the front of the class. But still managed to throw the ball at him.
Okay, how far are they from you?
I don't know. Across the room.
Across the room from you. So you got a good arm.
Great arm.
Okay, so maybe in the future instead of throwing the ball, what does he do to provoke you actually?
He's just annoying.
Okay. Does anyone else have that feeling about anyone at school or feel like
the
they're
ball at
frustrated?
Letty. She's already wet. She's gonna get kicked out anyway.
Right? That's a good idea.
Okay. No,
Okay,
we can't
maybe
do
not.
that. Guys.
Maybe I'll practice shooting my shot at the trash can.
Okay, that's a start. That is definitely something you could do meanwhile. You still get to get it out, get the anger out, and do something you like
I gotta
to
move it to the other side though because it's not next to me, so
do.
closer
Okay.
to Damien.
We'll talk to your teacher about that one. Letty?
I think I could probably try to be a little more patient
Okay.
with my teacher.
Okay.
Just maybe count to 10
Count to 10.
before I say anything back.
Okay. Have you thought about maybe talking to her before class, like to see, what class is going to have today, so that way when you go in, you're a little bit more prepared, your mind's there, and you know what she's going to expect of you?
No?
What do you guys think? Do we all think that that's something that could help each of you?
Instead of saying it, she could write it down in a notebook.
Okay, that's true too.
I draw.
That's a good idea, Alba.
I would probably prefer that, writing it down and then giving it to her instead of talking to her
No
in person.
censor.
What we can actually do is we can have journals with you guys in class. Instead of throwing the ball or instead of saying something that you want to say to somebody, you can write it down, and when we come to the groups, we can always talk about what you wrote down in the journal, how you're feeling.
I think that would be a good idea because you express yourself if you're angry at the time, write it down, then later on come back and look at it.
Awesome. You guys can come pick up some journals. I'll pick them up today. Maybe tomorrow during nutrition, come and grab them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So, Joe, JB, have you had some time to think about what is something you could do in class instead of dumping water on Letty?
I think the journal will help.
Do you think the journal will help?
Maybe I'll just try not to take water for a week.
Or drink it yourself.
Go to the water fountain.
I'll do that instead of a water bottle.
Okay. What about what's causing you to do it? Is you're not being patient? Do you think there's something you can do before you throw the water on her?
It just hits me. I just drink regular water and she's always drinking Perrier's, and it just, why can't they drink normal water like the rest of the students?
Well,
Maybe
some people have preference, right? I think we all have different things we like to drink. Like my favorite thing to drink is grapefruit soda, and I don't think I know anyone in the whole world that likes that either.
I
So,
like Coke.
just because we don't like something about somebody else doesn't mean that we should treat them differently or point them out, bully them in any kind of way, right, guys? For everyone.
I can
Goes
see
for
that.
everyone.
It's just irritating hearing that last drop of the can, just trying to get it all. So
I don't do
At
that.
that point, I just kind of
Gotta dump the water in her, huh?
So I'll try the
annoying.
journal though.
Do you think the journal will work for you?
I think that might help me put some of my frustrations down on
Yeah, I
paper.
think I'm gonna use
You could
probably
draw her
complete the
getting
whole
dumped by
journal.
water.
Hey, there's no limit to your journal. If you guys need more writing space, feel free to let me know. Come back in, nutrition, lunch, and after school, come pick up another journal. So now we've got these insides of the burger. Sounds like we have some good things. Count to 10, move the basket or the placement of where you're at, write in a journal. So do you guys think, is there anything that we can all come up with together to put the buns and the wrapping on the paper? Anything big, anything that we're missing here that we can all do around the school to control our behavior a little bit better?
Can you give us an example?
Maybe what's something that we could all do is the counting to 10. That's something we can all do. So just another suggestion that all of us as a group can use to improve our behavior.
10's too far. We count to 5.
So you can
Or
say five.
maybe taking a walk I know that helps sometimes too, just to,
Mm-hmm.
if you're feeling angry, just to walk it off and
Mm-hmm.
Go to the
Cool down.
bathroom.
Go to the bathroom. Maybe when you have that conversation with the teacher, if that's something you guys are going to take advantage of before class, let them know, if I get upset and I raise my hand to go to the bathroom, can I go instead of dumping water, pulling someone's hair, throwing a ball, walking out by myself without permission. So that is something I think all of us can use in the classroom, right?
I agree.
Cool, guys. So we have about 5 minutes left of our session. So I just kind of wanted to summarize what we went over today and just let you guys know when we're meeting again. I think this works well. Nutrition works really good for us. So we'll meet here every nutrition. Feel free to bring your snacks. I'll let your teachers know if they can let you leave about a minute or two early so you guys have enough time to get over here. Do you guys like this time? Does this all work for you all?
That's fine.
Time fits in my day pretty good.
Okay, so I just wanted to summarize what all of our goals are and see if we remembered our nicknames and each other's names. So, Letty, I want you to tell me what JB's goal is for him next week. JB, I want you to tell Aldo, and Aldo, you can tell me your goal. So, Letty, what was JB's goal?
To try to be a little more patient.
Yes.
Counting, writing in the journal.
Does that sound right, JB?
Yeah.
Okay, and not, obviously, not throw the water. Water
Not throw the
stays
water.
in the container or in our mouth, right? Okay.
We'll work on that.
All right. And JB, what was Aldo's goal?
All the goals was to not throw the paper balls at anybody. Try to get the wastebasket so closer to him so he doesn't have to hit anybody, and also take some time to write in the journal how he's feeling so he can reflect on his thoughts.
Does that sound right, Aldo? Anything you want to add?
Sounds good.
Okay. And Aldo, do you remember Letty's goal?
I think her goal was to stop getting kicked out of class. She's gonna be more patient with her teacher, and she's gonna use her diary to write.
Does that sound about right, Letty? Anything you want to add?
Possibly taking a walk or going to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just to get that.
That's all the water she drinks.
It sounds like we had a good session, right, guys? Are you guys feeling like you have a little bit more strategies under your belt than you did before to help?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, thank you guys for joining. I'll see you guys next week. Feel free to stop by my office before then at all if you need anything when you're walking to the bathroom. If you just need somebody to speak to for a minute, I'm here. Meanwhile, before you guys leave, do you mind filling out the surveys? They're not surveys, they're kind of like an assessment of how our meeting is, so that way I can use it next week so we'll have an even better meeting, get more things done, and cater it to what you guys want to achieve here with me. Okay?
Okay, very good.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Mac.